Actually, I remember where I was when we found out we were coming back into the competition.
I just remember being at home and seeing all the news come up, flash up, pop up, and it was just a overwhelming relief just to know that, oh, yes, there's somewhere you can strive to go after being SG Ball, Harold Matthews coming through the junior ranks, and it was a big relief. Now a dream come true especially for me, I know that.
For me as a player, I thought it was great, but in my mind, I was a Rooster at that point in time. I actually had a clause in my contract that would enable me to go back to Souths if Souths got back into the competition within those 3 years, which unfortunately they didn't. But the Roosters, they were said, yep, that's no problem at all. Reality of the situation was, though, I never got asked. I never got asked to come back.
They're my club, they were my home. It's the club that I wanted to play for and only ever wanted to play for, and they were back. It was just amazing.
And I was driving to Newcastle Stadium, whatever it was called back then, and I was driving with Andrew Voss because I was doing commentary with him which was the Kellogg's Nutrigrain Cup at the time, the schoolboy competition, and we're driving up there, and I come across the radio that Souths are back in the competition, and Andrew Voss broke down and cried while he was driving and had to keep wiping his eyes. And I said, Vossy, why are you so emotional? He goes, I don't say this much, I don't put it out there. I'm a massive Rabbitohs supporter, you know, always have been. You know, I'm a member. And we kept driving, he was crying and I was crying, and he was wiping his eyes and I was wiping my eyes. And it resonates with me even now, you know, that it touched people to that level. It got them right to their heart, you know, and he had young boys, and for him to be able to know that his young fella can support the club that he supported growing up, it's a massive thing in a family, you know, and as we all know, you know, rugby league is tribal in Australia. You pass it down, you don't have a choice who you support, you know, and that's the way it generally goes, and as it was passed down to me from my grandfather to my father to myself.